Hey there, Vault Dwellers. I come to you guys today from the PTS. I have amazing news that was released today. So today, we get a nice announcement from Rich here. The PTS is back online and the latest update is available for download. So they went ahead and they started a quest called a Bump in the Road. Now, this is going to be at Milepost 0, and this is where you're going to be able to start your own caravan. It is very awesome, and I can't wait to show you guys. So let's go ahead and skip forward and let's get to it. So the first thing you're going to notice when you come into a server is this new quest pop up called a Bump in the Road. This quest is down at Stony Man Lookout. Now I don't have it discovered, so I'm going to have to run to it. But at Stony Man Lookout, you're going to come here and you're going to find out it's ran by super mutants. You're going to want to kill all the super mutants so you can investigate the area. After you've done killed all the super mutants, when you're investigating the area, you're going to be looking for a man named Luke. Luke was captured, and let's listen to his holotape.
Hello? Is this thing even on? If anyone happens upon this holotape, you gotta take it down to Marley at Milepost 0. It's in an exit tunnel at the bottom of the national park. She'll make it worth your while, promise. Marley, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. I fucked up. Thought we could take a shorter route, but super mutants raided the delivery and took the cargo. Smelled the Brahmin from a mile away. I think it's only a matter of time before they catch my scent too. I'm gonna make a break for it, but I don't much like my chances. Marley, if I don't get this out you later... Oh, shit! They see me!
Well, it sounds like Luke died a horrible death. But we're going to have to grab this cargo that Luke left behind, and we're going to need to deliver it to Milepost 0 to move forward. Thankfully, it's literally right beside it, so we can grab it and go ahead and move down. So let's move forward. Now, there's quite a bit of talking real quick, so I'm going to let you guys listen to this.
Can't you see us talking here? Joanna, please, you know I need this. It's the only way to make a name for myself. Just one last go. Nobody would work harder to get this thing up and running. You know that. Give me one last chance.
Just thinking maybe we jumped the gun with you. You've got drive, you've got smarts, and you've got maturity for your age. Especially after all you've gone through. But sometimes I forget just how green you really are, dear. Trying to leave the nest to fly on your own is one thing. But this storm ain't just a small speed bump. It's a brick wall.
That storm's been brewing for months and I'm still kicking, aren't I? And as for the others, it was unfortunate. Things happen that ain't always under my control. I got a ton of new folks lined up to join us, though. Look, here's one of them already. You're a funny one, ain't you? I'm not paying you to be a comedian here. I'll assume that you delivered that last lot of cargo, right? See, Joanna? These guys listen to me.
You can still play me like a fiddle after all, darling. Fine. But this is your last shot, you hear me? Don't miss again.
I guess I should thank you for playing along and saving my ass. Name's Marley, if you didn't catch it before. Now, do you want to tell me what you're doing here? Last I checked, I ain't sent no invite out to strangers. I see. And you just happened across it, did you? Explain yourself. Now.
I'm not really big on how it's already starting off with a lie, but it's the wasteland, so let's keep going.
One of our guys from Blue Ridge. Red hair, long beard, tall fella. Shit. Knew I shouldn't have let him go alone. Super mutants, too. Hell of a way to go. One of our guards? Who am I fooling? He was the only guard left. This can't be happening. Not now. Well, how do I know you didn't do this? Found Luke, killed him off with the intention of stealing his stuff, and then made your way here to take the rest of it. Yeah, you're right. I'm not thinking straight. I don't like it. It ain't me. Thanks for returning that cargo. It's a rarity to find good people in the wasteland. In truth, I really could use someone like you right now. That woman? Joanna Mayfield. She's my boss. Or, I guess was. She runs the Blue Ridge Caravan Company. I convinced her that I was ready to spin up my own branch. Franchise, if you will. Should have been easy, but didn't quite work out that way. At least not yet. There used to be a small team of us, a little tight-knit crew, but that storm caused complications, and funding got low. And now Joanna is threatened to close down the whole operation. We're gonna need someone to fill Luke's shoes, much as I hate to talk about it before he's even cold. I wish it was under better circumstances, but you seem like a good fit. If you're interested, that is. Not that I'm begging. If you got places to be, get to it. It's a good thing you showed up, huh? I don't believe in miracles or luck or any of that crap. But it's good that you were in the right place at the right time. If you can handle deliveries, that'll give me time to handle the business side. I'll try to find more new folk and look at getting these finances under control. Speaking of, we're completely broke. Well, all the money that's made from the main branch gets funneled back into that. Joanna gave me a starting grant, but it's ran dry, with not a lot to show for it besides this dejected old tunnel. Hate to ask, but any chance you could help out with footing the bill? Well, if we total up the basic resources, merchant fees, Brahmin feed, and I can offload a little of the cost with the remaining funds, we're looking at around this much. Still in? Thanks. I really owe you one. I think this is a good start to great business. I've marked your map. Brahman's already made a start, so best get a move on.
Now that completes the first part of bumping the road. Now we're starting the caravan. But you've seen it cost some money. I should say caps. It gets more expensive when you have to start this caravan up event. It's $4,000 for the insurance every time. I don't know if they're going to change that, so be prepared to pay that. Now, when you start this, you're going to have to come down here with this pack Brahmin. And if you notice, you can press A on it, and you can make the Brahmin run. But as you progress, you're going to come through different waves of enemies. You're going to have thrashers. You can have mega sloths. You can have different kind of cryptid attack you. And that is okay, because that is one of the things that you're actually wanted by one of these NPCs that you're going to get. Now, your Brahmin is very weak. But you're going to be able to upgrade this, but you're going to need supplies to do this. Everything's going to cost supplies. That is the currency of this, so be prepared. But when you get to the final round of killing all these NPCs, you're going to have to deposit this cargo, and after that you will receive your supplies, and that's it. You'll get a little bit of XP, a little bit of supplies, and then the first time, of course, is when you're returned back to Marley.
Good work out there today. Thanks for the help. Glad to see I was right about you. I'd like to offer you more work, if you're still interested.
Now that you've completed bumping the road, you can either come back here and keep restarting it, and pay 4,000, well, 3,900 caps. Or you can join somebody else on the server. Every time somebody does one, it's going to pop up on the server list. So there's that. So let's move forward. Let's go ahead and take a look into this more and see what it looks like to start the caravan.
These deliveries ain't gonna make themselves, you know? Unfortunately, Blue Ridge policy states we can't do too many deliveries one after the other. Brahmin gotta rest up, and enemies can't get comfortable knowing when we're gonna hit the road. But, well, if you're willing to cover insurance fees, I might let it slide. Watch the attitude. You're here to work, remember?
So remember, starting this off is going to be the same every time. You're just going to go through these waves and deliver the caravan. Now, when you get enough supplies, you can buy more employees.
Well, funny you should say that.
So let's see
Lucky
these
for
list
us,
employees.
I found some potential new hires. Seeing as you're doing good work, I'll let you take your pick.
We got ammo, Brahmin, Cryptid, Decorator, and Imported Good Merchants. So I'm going to buy the Imported Good Merchants.
Lady of the world,
And
apparently.
it's going to cost 100
She better have some
supplies.
good wares. I'll
And
get in
when you
touch with
buy
them, get it
this,
all
it's
sorted.
going to
They'll
reset
arrive
the
in the morning,
instance. So you're
if
going to basically
things
go
go
through a
according.
load screen. And when you come back, you'll notice that NPC, that employee that you bought, is now inside the caravan. Inside, not outside.
Looks
Inside.
like 5 gazillion.
This is Axel. He's your
times
decorator.
by now. Keeping out of the storm, of course. This old lady called Joanna found us and said we could stick around with Marley until the storm passes. Something about idle hands. Whatever that means. Maybe. But it depends, because sometimes it can be super boring. But other times really fun. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather be building a huge fort or fighting a dragon, but sometimes you can't do all that. Plus, reading reminds me of my mama. She'll be super mad if she knows I stopped reading just because she went away. Sure, okay. Oh, what bot? Sorry, I don't know what
he
that
has a
is.
little sentry
All
bot.
I know is that he is my best friend in the whole wide world. I called him Gyro after a book I read where a ginormous robot took over a whole town and ate everyone. So cool, right?
Now here's this little guy, man. I think that's pretty cool.
I've got
I'm
a
not
few
sure how you
items
say the name
left,
on this
if
one,
anything catches your eye.
but
So
can go ahead
curious.
and
I
check
like that about you. My
her
word.
wares. She has a few things, so keep an eye. As you upgrade these people, you're going to notice that they get different plans as they go and different stuff. So just go ahead, and when you get in here and you do this, gather them supplies and upgrade your people, your employees, and you're going to notice you're going to get different things. You're going to get these different plans, and that's going to give you more to build at your camp, different outfits to wear. There's all kinds of different things. Here's this outfit. That's what it looked like. I thought I'd show you guys what it looked like on my character. Feel like I'm about to go yodeling. Now, back in here again.
I know you got your own thing going
Let's
on,
go ahead
but
and take a look at these
there's
other
always
ones.
spare
This is your Brahmin
Something on your mind? You
caretaker.
can talk to me whenever you need an ear.
Now, you can have her upgrade your Brahmin for you. Just remember that. And she can make your Brahmin
Sure
have more
thing.
health.
There's a few
Make it
traders that
tougher.
sell different feeds. We can try out a few. What do you think the Brahmin will like?
Now, you're going to need supplies. So remember, you can make your Brahmin go faster. You can improve the health. You can do all kinds of stuff. So,
This'll put
gather
some
up
meat
them
on their
supplies.
bones.
And you'll be able to get
You
your
reckon
currency
Marley
going.
would notice if we
Every
just
time you
ate
do
one
the
up?
event, Just remember,
Is that for me to
it's
say?
not a given number on how many supplies you're going to get, I've noticed. I've got 50, I've got
Leo's
10,
got
I've got
some real
35.
attitude, huh?
It's just been
Don't
different every
worry,
time.
I'm working on it.
Now, our next one is our cryptid hunter. And she is actually hiding up here. And she has some pretty cool plans.
Mysterious quills are great for
And
headaches.
she's missing an
just
arm,
stab it
and
right
that is
into your
really
temple.
badass. I love how they've actually started changing some of this up. And, I mean, an NPC without an arm, that's awesome. This is that backpack, the Deathclaw backpack, that's what it looks like. So it's pretty cool. I think a lot of people are going to love that. I'm actually going to wear it for a little bit.
My grandmother was a map maker back in her day. She would have been a brilliant addition to this crew.
Now, she can give you bait.
I will need it. Come and find me after you make your next delivery. 네, all in good time. But first, I must see if we are worthy of tracking such a marvelous beast. Tell me, legendary adventurer, what makes the animals that was used to create the ferocious Deathclaw? Ah, yes. I know. I see it in your eyes. You are no ordinary traveler. Oh, you are a special one indeed. Here. This is what you are after. Cryptid bait. Take it. Is it not obvious? It will attract cryptids. Oh, do not look at me with such concern. I trust in your abilities to keep that cow alive and do the deliveries while collecting research on any monster you encounter. Come back and tell me about all of your adventures. I needed to learn more. I'm
We're
so
going to move
thrilled
forward to the next one. This guy that we're going to see, I'm absolutely loving his style. Not even his style.
Isn't there somewhere you ought to be?
his
Delivery's been
attitude.
cancelled? Only thing I can think of to explain why you're stood there like a pillock instead of doing some work. Yeah. What's it got to do with you? Horrible. Done interrogating me now? Evil bastards using their power to manipulate people into compliance. I'm done talking about it. Find your drama elsewhere. We can talk more if you stop looking at me like I'm a fucking charity case. Could be. Got some left over from the old job. You looking to buy? Better have the cash. Yeah.
Theo's my favorite. I like
Marley
Theo.
sent you.
But all he does is sell ammo that I've seen so far. I haven't upgraded him yet, so maybe when I upgrade him, he has the weapon. I know there's a new weapon out there. I have yet to find out where you get the weapon. So when I do, you know I'll cover it more in a video. Back here, this is back where you're going to find the trader. And this is where she's at. She's hiding back here. And these are where the plans that she had and I was able to buy. And of course I picked some up earlier. There's different plans. And they're actually really nice. The wine rack is very cool. You guys will see that here soon in another video when I get all this together. I just wanted to get this all out to you guys and get it all covered for the most I can, because there's a lot to this. So basically you're going down, you're getting this caravan started, you got all these people that's going to have different stuff for you to buy. The new currency is supplies. You got to get it together and bring this whole place to one big, moving, smooth gear. But I believe you can do it. I have faith in you, Vault Dwellers. I appreciate you guys following along. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And like always, Vault Dwellers, be safe out there. We'll see you next time. Take it easy.